Good afternoon. I'm starting today's vlog off with some very interesting hair. I've got some fruit, some delicious cantaloupe, and honey melon.
It's the Petey.
Look at the Petey. And he is so cute and so effing rotten. Okay, so Petey. His government name is Stinky Pete. Give him a bath and then later that night he stinks again. So we got Petey from an animal hoarding situation. There was a Craigslist post about a German Shepherd. So I reached out to the Craigslist post and I said, hey, I'm interested in your German Shepherd. By the way, it was a 3-year-old German Shepherd. That was the first mistake I made. She said that we could come out and look at him and meet him. So we did that. As we're pulling up into the driveway, Petey is like running and he's so excited. He's jumping on the car and his whole body's wiggling. And we get out of the car and of course Petey's, jumping on us. He hears me talking about him. He's jumping on our legs, begging us to pet him. And then we see Ruger, the German Shepherd. And Ruger is not happy to see us. He wants to eat our faces off. This lady had him tied up outside for over a year, out in the elements, along with Petey. Petey was outside too. Like, they got Petey as a puppy, and they got Ruger as a puppy, and then once they were done with him being in the puppy stage, they tossed him outside. That's horrible. The German Shepherd did not want anything to do with us. It was attached to the female owner, who was, I think, in her 50s. She said, oh yeah, he's been out here for a while, I'm moving and we just don't have space for everybody. And meanwhile, there's like 3 or 4 other dogs that are tied up outside. There's a pony that thinks she's a dog. There's a horse in a small, like 20 by 30 pen in the front yard. Like, this was just a terrible situation. We took Ruger on a very short walk, or I did. She put him on this rope lead. As soon as he got off of that it's the long metal ones that you can tie up so the dogs can run around in the yard, a yard lead. And she took him off and put him on the leash, and he was dragging her, trying to sniff around the yard and trying to get away from her and just do his own thing. Well, she passed him off to me. He did the same thing. And then as I walked him towards Matt, he started growling like he was gonna attack him. So, I mean, it was pretty much a no from the second we got there. We explained to her, sorry, we can't take this dog. It's aggressive. We can't have a dog biting one of our family members or biting us. So I looked down at Petey, who was Dexter at the time, and I jokingly said to the woman, I was only half joking, I was like, well, we'll take him. She didn't say anything, and then I just kind of went on about how we weren't going to take the German Shepherd, and, I apologized. We were getting ready to pull away, but we heard a buzzing sound in the roof, the sunroof. And I'm allergic to bees, so I naturally freaked out. And I, flew the door open, and I ripped my seatbelt off, and I was getting ready to jump out of the car, but it was a bumblebee. The woman saw us stop and she was kind of like, what's going on? And Matt hollered to her, there's a bee in the car. And she looked down at Petey and said, you want him? And I very quickly said yes. We took him home. I got out of the car, I picked him up. She said bye to him, and then I got in the car as quick as I could before anybody could change their mind. Man, it gets some really good gas mileage. I think the highest I've seen it get was like 64 miles to the gallon. It's insane. And it only takes like $28 to fill it up. Literally. He's snug. He's a snuggy little boy. Get closer.
It doesn't run this way.
Matt's going inside so we can get some lava cakes. Yum! I've got Petey in a sling. He's laying in my lap. We're all buckled in. Oh, Petey. I don't know if you guys can see me, but we just got done at Walmart, and I am so sad that I forgot to film it. But we had to go to Walmart because Petey's got fleas, and the fleas, I guess, jumped off of him and landed on our cats. No thanks. So we went and got carpet powder and some spray. I think it's like furniture spray, and waiting for our food to get done.
Okay, about 10 minutes.
Matt's got this cool thing on his Google account where if he does certain reviews, or not reviews, but surveys, and Google pays him for it.
It'll just ask me about where I went. And
what kind of surveys are they?
Just about places you've gone and bought stuff, normally. Sometimes your search results.
That's really cool.
Which Google has anyway, so I mean...
What's the most that you've made off of one survey?
I don't know, I'd have to look. Probably like 50 or 60 cents. There's one that was 25 cents, 53 cents.
That's cool. Yummy. Lava cakes. Look at that gooey chocolate lava. Hi! We're getting ready to go to the BMV because I'm going to get my permit packet for my CDL. So I can be a big yellow driver. And Matt is currently checking the oil. We decided to stop at the park to get some fresh air. You ready to go to the park? Let's go to the park. We're at Dillon State Park in Ohio, and he's never been, so we're gonna go run around and have some fun. It's so beautiful out here. Say hi. There's a giant tree in the lake. This tree is so big. Off here. A baby. Look how pretty.
You're beautiful.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That. we go. Oop.
You have 2x.
That's big.
Mm-hmm.
This is the main part of the beach. Wow, really? I hope that's their stuff. I hope they're gonna clean that up. The seagulls are out playing. What are those? Huh. Are those ducks? I think they are. Oh, look at all them out there. I think this is a really old buckeye. Ah! Oh no! Why are you whining? What's the matter? You have a burr on your neck. I got it. Woohoo! It's November and we still have grass growing out here on the beach. Michelle! Cool. Petey, look, I found a shell. Oh, okay. Bye, I guess. Petey's got it in his mouth. He's just carrying it away. He says, that's mine now. What is that? Ew. It's squishy. Is this the inside of like a baseball or a softball? Update. That ball smells like shit. There is a huge turkey buzzard out here hanging out with a crow. For me, this is an unlikely pair. Shoot. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Classy. And it's on camera.
I didn't know these were here.
Oh yeah.
On the trail we blaze. Look at these cute little berries. That. Look at these big red leaves. Oh, there's thorns. It's a thorn bush. so pretty. Hey, that cloud looks like a big bird spreading its wings. Okay, we're done at the park. We're gonna go back home and eat some lunch. We're having burritos and pierogies. I've got some marinated red peppers here. They're cold. Got some Louisiana hot sauce, cilantro, lime seasoning, cheddar, and cream cheese because we don't have sour cream.